Can a covert narcissist take responsibility and be held accountable? That's what we're talking about in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor, and in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden covert narcissists in your life, identify the impact that they're having on your life, and then turn that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. Today we're talking about whether or not covert narcissists can take responsibility and be held accountable. Look, I get it. You witness a toxic dynamic and you want to see it clearly. Maybe it's a romantic partner, a friend, a family member, or a client that you're tasked with serving. You wonder if one of the parties is a covert narcissist. They both sound like the victim. They both apologize. It can be so hard to tell, and yet it's your responsibility. Accountability and responsibility are key differentiators. So let's start by defining our terms. Accountability is taking responsibility for one's own actions. It includes taking the blame for things that you've done that haven't gone well or have hurt someone. Accountability and responsibility include awareness of one's actions, acknowledgement of how those actions impact others, and ownership of those actions and their resultant consequences. Some actions and consequences simply warrant acknowledgement. I dropped the ball, or my bad, or it was my fault. Some also warrant an explanation, but never an excuse. So what's the easiest way to tell the difference between explanation and an excuse? Look after the because. An explanation is about the person giving it. An excuse is about someone or something else. Examples of explanations include, I lost the game because it just wasn't my day. Or, I got sick because I'm burning the candle at both ends and I just let myself get run down. Or, I didn't complete the project because I got distracted and then I didn't remember that it wasn't done. Here are examples of excuses. I lost the game because the ref was blind. Or I got sick because the boss works me too hard. Or I didn't complete the project because Sarah distracted me. Often, accountability and responsibility requires an apology. And a good apology requires an I statement to take ownership and a you statement to acknowledge the hurt done to others. I'm sorry I let you down. Or I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth. Or I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Finally, and most importantly, a true apology requires correcting the situation, completing the project, picking up the forgotten item, not doing the hurtful behavior again. Will a covert narcissist take responsibility? No. The covert narcissist is unable to be truly accountable and responsible for their own actions. They won't take accountability. Why? Because their disorder requires two things. One, narcissistic supply, and two, preservation of their idealized self, their false persona, and their made-up version of reality. Acknowledging that they've done harm and taking responsibility for their actions does not fit with their idealized self, their persona. In their mind, the idealized self can do no wrong. Therefore, the blame must fall to someone or something else. The covert narcissist offers excuses rather than ownership, saying things like, I didn't get the promotion because the company is trying to increase women in leadership. Or, I hid my spending because you get so angry about money. Or, I didn't tell you where I was going because you get so jealous. The covert narcissist is the master of the false apology. I'm sorry, I wasn't at my best. I'm sorry, I won't let it happen again. I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. Most people mistake this for an actual apology. This is why this disorder is so incredibly subtle. The first way that you can tell this is a false apology is the lack of a you statement. Their apology does not acknowledge the impact of their actions on you. The second way is their lack of correction or repair. When they forget your drink at Starbucks, they don't go back in for it. When they upset you by sharing your private conversations about your boss at a party, they do it again and again. When they ruin your laundry by leaving a pen in their pocket, they don't get the stains out or replace your clothing. Contrast this with the covert narcissist victim. The covert narcissist victim takes too much responsibility. Until the covert narcissist victim has fully healed, their pattern is to take responsibility for everything. Their actions, other people's actions, the weather. You hear it in their language. They apologize way too much. Say a coworker gets stuck in traffic and will be late for a meeting. When they tell the team, they say, I'm sorry. They are not responsible for their coworker's traffic. When their mom breaks a plate across the room, they instinctively say, I'm sorry. They were nowhere near it. And when someone stubs their toe, again, they instinctively say, I'm sorry, though they didn't have anything to do with it. The victim takes responsibility for the covert narcissist's actions, saying things like, I should have seen it sooner. Or, it's my fault for marrying her. I don't know how the kids will ever forgive me. Or, I shouldn't have confronted him and made him angry. The covert narcissist victim also tries to correct or repair others' actions. They'll say things like, I'm sorry he didn't fill out that paperwork. Let me take care of that for you. Or, I'm sorry she didn't tell you about the party. Let me get you an invitation. Or, I'm sorry he didn't show up for lunch. Would you like to join me for lunch? It's your job to discern the covert narcissist from the covert narcissist victim. And it's entirely possible. Listen to the message beyond the communication of circumstances. Notice the pattern of awareness, ownership, apology, and correction. When you know what to look for, it's incredibly clear. If this video resonates with you, type "it's incredibly clear" in the comments. Then like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're ready to truly heal, to break that trauma bond, to move forward, to become indifferent, to move from narcissist victim to anti-fragile narcissist survivor, I invite you to join my group program at liveantifragile.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.